Shields up, Iron Breakers. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another Cast. Today I just wanted to address something that I've noticed has been a bit of feedback on you guys' end. And it's also something that I've noticed for, since I kind of started doing what I've been doing the past couple of weeks. And that is that, for starters, I've been extremely inconsistent. I've been experimenting a whole lot because I've always thought that experimentation is essential to my personal creative process. Like, you don't usually know whether or not something is going to work before you try it out. So basically, ever since my situation has changed, in particular with my job and all that stuff, basically, since that's changed, I've had a lot more time than I used to have to dedicate to creating content and doing stuff like that. So I figured I would try doing a lot of live streams because I was doing a lot of live streams before when I was doing my work over at TGN. A lot of the stuff that I did on my channel was live streams because my time was very limited. It would only be like a live stream or two a day tops. That would be what we would do when I was doing all that stuff because that was all that time allowed. And when I stopped working at TGN and I started focusing back on my personal channel, I just figured, well, I can now do way more live streams than I used to do, so I should basically live stream as much as I can. And as it turns out, that's not the best way of going about it when it comes to YouTube because I was basically treating YouTube like it was Twitch, and you can't do that because at least with you guys, with my audience, I've definitely noticed I can't do that because a lot of the feedback that I've gotten was that it was just too much. It's too much, which is weird when you think about it. It's like, what do you mean there's too much? Too much content? It's no way. That's not a thing. Too much. How can you have too much of something? It's weird, but yes, it turns out that is definitely the case. So you guys might have noticed I did not stream on YouTube at all this weekend because I was trying to figure stuff out because you guys gave me so much feedback on that live broadcast that I did last Friday that I figured, okay, we gotta step back, we gotta take a look at this from a different angle. And so I started thinking about, if I really want to live stream, I really want to live stream the amount of hours that I live streamed last week. But unfortunately, it's like if I do that on YouTube, it's going to be a mess because a lot of people don't get to watch everything. Then we get big ass VODs and just it's weird, right? Everything just becomes kind of weird if you try doing it the amount of live streaming that I was trying to do last week. So it's like if I want to keep doing that kind of live streaming, obviously YouTube is not the place to do those live streams. And therefore, I will have to pick and choose what comes onto YouTube and what I live stream. So I'm going to live stream on Twitch for the foreseeable future. And this is like the most inconsistent thing ever because like 1 week I'm on Twitch, the other week I'm on YouTube. Now I'm back on Twitch again. But it's like I think we finally nailed down that YouTube cannot handle the amount of stream. I mean, not YouTube itself. The website can clearly handle it. It's just you guys don't want to watch a lot of the live streaming that I do on YouTube. And I respect that. I understand. People come to different websites for different reasons. And clearly people don't want to come to YouTube and watch like a 6-hour VOD or something because that's just not what the website is about. So we're going to slow things down on the YouTube end. And I don't mean slow things down from a content production standpoint because just this weekend I spent, I think, about 6 hours or so doing the edits on the Shovel Knight stuff that you guys are watching right now. Hopefully watching. So I'm sounding kind of echoey. Yeah, that's to be expected. It's because if you don't have gameplay audio in the background, this is very echoey. There's so much echo. Yeah, I know. It's because the new studio is really big and very empty. Therefore, there's a lot of echo on it. But as I was saying, so it's like it's not like I'm slowing down in terms of content production. It's just what I put on YouTube is going to have to be more. It's just going to have to be more edited. At least I hope that is what it is because like I started doing the Shovel Knight thing, and even that I kind of felt like the performance was underwhelming for if you consider that I spent like 6 hours or so editing 5 episodes that I now have for Shovel Knight, which I'm enjoying quite a bit. Shovel Knight is friggin' awesome. Um, but as I was saying, it's like I don't want to. I don't want to have to choose between one thing or the other. I want to be able to do videos and be able to still do live streams. That's just going to demand more discipline from me, basically, is what it's going to do. So I really would appreciate it if you guys check out the Shovel Knight stuff, give me your feedback on it there, because that is kind of like what I would like to perfect, which is basically it is streamed on Twitch and then like edited in a format that should work on YouTube because as I was editing it, I was getting the feel the vibe of my old Dark Souls playthroughs. Because playing Shovel Knight, you get a lot of deaths, so there's a lot of opportunities to do stuff like death montages, stuff like that. And that is something that I appreciated about that game. I actually thought, as a matter of fact, I raged the fuck out on the final boss. Like when you guys see that, like I just completely raged out. I was like, "Fuck this boss!" So it's like that is kind of a bit of classical Rurikhan feel to that to the edits that I've done on that. I still have like 3 hours left of footage to edit on that, but I really liked it, and I would appreciate if you guys give me your feedback on it because that would be the format that I would like to do moving forward. I still want to do stuff like first impression live streams and stuff like that. When I get games ahead of embargo and stuff, and I can do like a 1 hour, 90 minutes live stream or something. That stuff I still want to do on YouTube because I feel that those kind of streams, they live better on YouTube. But, long stuff where I'm going to be playing for like 6 hours straight, I want to do that on Twitch. And now, the thing is, a lot of people kept also saying, dude, schedule, you need to schedule this, schedule that. So, here it is. That was the wrong image. And speaking of which, I actually don't have the right image here. What the fuck? Oh my god. I swear to God, I prepared this. I had the file here, and now it's gone. I don't know what happened. Oh my god. Come on, man. What are you doing? Oh man, give it some seconds because, like, for some reason, this image seems to be really heavy. There we go. I mean, you can see that I was planning this because throughout this video, I've been sitting more to the left, to the left, so that the schedule could be placed there. So I had everything set up, but for some reason, the image was just gone as I was getting it. But yeah, I definitely want to keep doing Cast and first impression streams and stuff like that on YouTube. But most of the stuff that I'm going to be posting on YouTube moving forward is going to be edited playthroughs, like the stuff that I have for Shovel Knight. I mean, depending on how Shovel Knight does, because to be honest, right now I'm not particularly impressed. Like I expected a lot more from our Shovel Knight stuff. But either way, that is the planned schedule on Twitch right now. You got like 3 time zones in there, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out when in your time zone I will be live streaming. There's also the Twitch notifications thing on YouTube, and then depending Zenex74, you put UK time. Yes, I put UK time because Portugal is always in sync with UK. It's actually kind of weird because usually I would refer to my time zone as GMT, but because of daylight savings and shit, that shit sometimes changes, and it always lines up with UK. So I figured, hey, might as well put in UK times That way everybody will understand. Forget about GMT, because sometimes it's GMT, other times GMT plus one. So BST, EST, and PST. And you guys should all be able to figure out your times for, for your own zone, for your own area. So I would really appreciate if you guys go ahead and follow on Twitch so that you guys know for sure whenever I go live. Now, it does say weekdays here because I want to give myself a little bit of breathing room on the weekends. This doesn't mean that I will not stream on the weekends. It will just mean that, at least this is a tentative schedule, of course, but at least for the time being, I want to be able to sometimes just say, hey guys, I'm going to hang out with my family this weekend, or I'm going to do something this weekend. And during weekdays, I will be live streaming every day. So, what else did I want to talk about? I think that was it. I just wanted to bring that up. And yeah, that's it. This is really a short Conscast, just to give you guys an update. I understand. I hear what you guys are saying, and I need to focus down, figure out what I'm doing. The one thing that I really want to know is, like, check out the Shovel Knight stuff. I see that there are people in here like Tim and Gwen who says he watched the live stream on Twitch. You don't have time to rewatch again on YouTube. You don't have to rewatch it on YouTube. Don't worry about it. It's just like if you already watch it on Twitch, you don't have to rewatch it on YouTube. It's fine. If you want to leave comments on what you thought about the playthrough on the videos, that's good. But yeah, otherwise, yeah. So today I'm going to be working on editing the rest of the Shovel Knight stuff. I'm going to be releasing like one episode of Shovel Knight a day. I wanted to do 2, but I did 2 yesterday and it didn't seem to work out that well. So I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. Depends on basically you guys' attendance, but I'm definitely going to be slowing stuff down on the YouTube front. Going to be speeding it up on the Twitch front, and we'll see how this works out. Thank you guys very much for your understanding. I mean, you guys do need to understand that this is it's been a really hard transition for me because the past 3 years, I've been way too busy to dedicate as much time as I would like to my channel. And now I kind of feel like I've overcompensated. I was like, dude, I'm going to give you guys all of it. And then you guys are like, Rurikhan, stop. We can't take it anymore. Which, yeah, I gotta pace myself. Also, another interesting news is that I'm considering taking a dump on Atlas's streaming restrictions and streaming Persona 5 today on Twitch, because it's like, I don't think Twitch is as moronic as YouTube when it comes to copyright. So I wonder if I can get away with it, and I think I'm going to try and find out. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you guys later today on Twitch. And later today, we will also have episode 3 of Shovel Knight, which I can actually tell you guys what the title of that one is. Let me take a look here real quick. Today's episode of Shovel Knight is going to be Plague Knight's Trickery and Boz the Failure. Oh, Boz. Something really cool about Boz. But yeah, thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys later. Comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. Peace out.